I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute convos where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Michael K. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful night?
Oh, I am feeling tons of gratitude, especially as we bump up against Thanksgiving holiday coming up.
Oh, when is Thanksgiving? What day is Thanksgiving in America?
It is Thursday, this coming Thursday. So I guess that's the 23rd or 24th.
Okay, all right, cool, wonderful. What part of the states are you in right now?
I am in New Jersey.
And which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time?
Well, my guess is that it's probably my talents as a financial life planner and author.
Ooh, tell us about the book you wrote, please. The Feel Rich Project.
The Feel Rich Project, yes. That's actually the second book that I wrote. The first book that I wrote was called The Business of Life, and that was written predominantly for financial planners who are looking to create a different angle and a different way of looking at their careers and their relationships with their clients. And the Feel Rich Project, which was published, a little over a year ago, is aimed for consumers to kind of take a look at their thinking about money, their relationship with money, why they think the way they do. And sometimes people get into mistakes, get into problems because their history with money has kind of been not set off on the right foot. So they drag with them the things that they call normal, but they don't really work very well for them. So I wrote it to help people see that, you can make your life better if you focus on what you value most in your life. And what I found in my career is that it's not about things. It's not about possessions. It's about the people you love in this world and the people you value, your relationships, and why we do what we do. Why we get up in the morning to go out and work or do what we do is because of those that we love and the things that we're passionate about. So that's the Feel Rich Project.
When did that activate in your mind? Or was it something that was always that way?
It's a progression of learning. I actually started my career as an accountant, as a CPA many years ago. And when I came into the financial services world, I found out that the whole attitude was sell a product, make a commission. And what I found was that it just didn't work. And what really worked was really focusing on what people really care most about and help motivating them and help focusing their attention on the things that they can really attach to. Like, yeah, I can get really excited about getting out of debt or building a nest egg or not feeling worried all the time. So it was really a progression from learning how to listen better and more clearly to people.
Yeah, it's so I love to listen. I really do love to listen now. I've learned how to listen and I continue to learn how to listen. It's really amazing how the lack of focus can take you away from achieving something. But then there's also the fact of the matter of not having the correct information as well, which is the necessary combination, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So why will you continue to repeat the skill of informing others of how they can combine the both?
I think we can, if people feel more at ease and more focused on the things that are really important to them and they're not swayed by advertising and the idea of I have to have more toys, we can make a difference in the world. We can help people live a happier life. And that's a pretty important mission. To be able to center people on the things that give them the greatest joy.
Well, do tell me, Michael, one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
Well, I guess kind of going back to what we spoke about earlier was the whole idea of learning how to listen better. and welcoming people into community to share and to learn from and to mentor.
How does that make you feel?
That to me is joyful work.
And well, Michael, hey, tell us where's the best place we can connect with you, connect with the services you offer, please.
Oh, great. Well, there's actually two places, and one, if someone wants to find out more about my book and my speaking, they can find me at Michael F. K. michaelfk.com. And my work is financial-lifefocus.com, and they could learn about what we do and ask for help, have a conversation. I'm always happy to do that, and I speak to people all over the country. In fact, I have people that I mentor that are all over the world, and that to me is part of my mission. So.
Wonderful. Well, Michael, let's switch gears for a moment now, and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Michael, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory was getting my first library card.
How old do you think you were?
Oh, I know exactly how old I was. I think I was 4 or 5.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
Well, there's two reasons. One, both my parents were big readers and were very supportive and encouraging of reading, and I had that drive to open up that world for myself. And the other reason why it's so memorable is because my younger brother told me that he took my library card, and I chased after him, and I went through a glass door.
Ouch.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why it's so vivid. I still have the scars to prove it.
Wow. How intriguing is that? Well, can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind?
Sure.
We were talking about combining knowledge and action, and how important that is, even in the financial aspect and the personal development world where they both intersect. Which is pretty intriguing to me that even with the introduction of the internet and the knowledge that is accessible, even with the introduction of you having that card to access the knowledge, it's so necessary to understand that there are boundaries, just like those glass doors. Even though you're not seeing it, it is there.
Oh yeah, very true. That's a beautiful observation.
You're welcome. If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
I'm going to say Simon and Garfunkel's "I Am a Rock." So we're going back a long, long time.
Yeah, great music, right? Great music. All right, my friend. I'm seeing them walking down the streets with the guitar playing their music. Yeah. All right, Michael. Well, hey, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here, Michael. Are you ready?
I am.
Michael, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
I have.
Are you married?
I am.
Do you have children?
I do. I have 2 children.
All right, boys and girls?
I have one daughter and 1 son.
All right, do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Thankfully, yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
Heavens, no.
How about 3 hours a week?
That could be pushing it, depending on if there's something intriguing on, but that would be pushing it.
And what about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Well, as a writer, because I write for Forbes and for Psychology Today and my website, and I also am working on a novel, I spent a good amount of time on the computer, so writing. So I would have to say probably on average, yes.
All right. Well, Michael, after having 1,001 conversations in 3 months in 2016, I came up with a workbook. The name of it is called Yours. It stands for Your Own Unique Real Self. It's questions similar to these that I believe that when answered can hopefully connect you to your own unique real statement, which I align with your mission. If you, Michael, had to share with us your own unique real statement that represents who you are, Michael K., what would you say that is?
Well, I was really thinking about this, and I was really kind of torn between 2.
Sure, you could share 2.
Great. The first one would be that we can only grow when we challenge our comfort zone and experience the feeling that's created by the disruption, and remembering that what we feel is just discomfort. So that's one of them, is jumping out comfort zone is so important. And the other is we're all in this together.
Love it. Michael, this was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I would just say live your passion and don't be afraid to jump outside of your comfort zone.
Love it, Michael Key. Even if jumping out of your comfort zone sends you through a glass door, it's so important to do what you have to do. Michael Key, my friend, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com. And for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.